Wow.
This
is like the size of my head.
He's a big one.
He's a big one.
So all of this is like basically making sauce out of tomatoes that wouldn't get sold at the market because maybe they're ugly.
Look at you just jumping into.
I'm jumping in. Welcome to Val's YouTube channel.
Just making some sauce today.
Yeah, not wasting anything.
I know.
Also, these tomatoes are so ripe.
They're so ripe.
They're ready to be in sauce.
Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting more. You're getting a littler one this.
Oh yeah. We're gonna cut that out. We don't want that in our sauce.
After we do this pot, like this little bin, do you want to mush them down?
Yes, I do.
It's like when they smash the grapes, when they make grapes.
Yes.
We're going to put Kate in the pot and she's going to stamp it down with her feet.
That's exactly what you want in your tomato sauce. A little organic matter from the bottom of my foot. Need another. You see this like little thing filling up? You didn't see the bottom before, did you? Look at this. Look at this perfect little specimen.
Oh, it's like that one eat like an apple.
I know. And you just cut the whole top off, and that was the easiest one I've done. Oh, there was a
little surprise inside.
Nothing that can't be fixed. That's kind of the nice thing about farm life is you kind of realize that like nothing's the end of the world. Everything can be fixed.
This is a no.
You know?
Yes.
You get what you think is a bad fruit, you're like, cut around it. That's okay. You guys, now we're going to mash the tomatoes.
Oh, that's incredibly satisfying.
I feel like I'm a machine.
Wow.
Whoa.
We did it.
Now we're going to put this little puppy on. Well, look at that little gnat. He's trying to get his little 15 seconds, that little gnat. All right. Next step.
Okay.
How do we do it? I don't want to light my eyebrows on fire.
Oh, shh. I almost lost my eyebrows.
We almost died. Look at all of this compost, folks. Whoa. Who knew we'd be farmers, cookers,
Composters?
and composters? We do it all, folks. We do it all. Should I put this outside then, the compost?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Just tidying up the workspace. Big knives.
Bugs. One whole bulb?
Yeah.
This is a bulb, folks.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna go shed this in the compost. Okay. The real question is, do we need to get a big flat knife? Voila! Knife? Garlic? Okay, I don't really know how to chop.
You're doing great.
Dice it.
Like, yes.
Like, really fine?
Yeah.
Our hands are gonna smell so good.
seeing myself in this and realizing how tired and haggard I look.
Guys, this is farm life. We don't have time for makeup.
It's true. I
We
have
don't have
not
time
a
for-
stitch of anything on. And my hair is gross.
So it doesn't look gross at all.
But it is what it is. Whatever.
Listen, we're farm gals. We want this to be authentic
It's
because it is.
It's true.
Yeah. So we're gonna toast now some garlic, but we're gonna like caramelize them. So we're gonna take it in a lot of olive oil, and we're just gonna put on a low fire. What do we say?
Low heat.
Low heat. That's the word I'm looking for. Can you do that? I'm serious. It's gonna blow me up.
Right. Oh. 4 or 5.
So now begins the canning process. Well, jarring process. So we're getting these glass jars. We are washing them out, soap and water, letting them dry, and then before we put something in it, we have to use boiling water around the edges, and then we'll use boiling water on the seal, and then that will keep everything sterilized when we put the boiling hot tomato sauce directly in the jar. It's kind of crazy. It's a lot of work to make sure that no bacteria grows, because the whole point of jarring it is to preserve it. So you got to make sure that there's no holes. So you even have to like check to make sure that the rim, like there's no cracks or anything in it, because if there are any cracks or it's not completely smooth, then bacteria gets in it, and then you eat the tomato sauce and you die. Not really, but you know what I mean. It smells so good. Let me show you some of the progress. Oh, amazing. These are all of our jars that we just washed. We will sanitize them once the water begins to boil. We're really doing it, folks. Really doing it. Guys, this is Elsa. Oh, yeah. Put the garlic in. This is boiling. Well, it's about to. Not yet, but we're like waiting. It takes a while to boil. Maybe we should put it on the gas burner.
This one will go quicker.
Yeah.
And you can also do both parallel, right? With just the.
Oh, let's do that. Wait, that's so much easier.
Do you want to put them in there?
I think we'll put those in there and we can use that for like the.
You can just dump them in and leave them a minute or so.
Okay. Done.
Dump them. See how mine hasn't really adhered yet here? I do make sure that it's properly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, show me how to.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
This one.
Yep.
Your hand not in
No.
the boiling liquid, yeah? Okay, your
Yeah.
hand at all times.
Uh-huh.
Far above.
Okay.
You go slow because otherwise it will splash and it will splash at you. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
With fillets. I'm not asking you to be quick, even though
We
like
need
you
to
do 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
But I'm not asking you to. I'd rather you go slow and I have to sterilize again. You fill about this way up. You check that you didn't make any splashes
Uh-huh.
on the seal because that's what will, sort of
Bacteria.
break your seal and bacteria and mold and things. Close. Like this. Done.
Wow. All right,
Yeah.
let me give it a go. Elsa, then do you have to like let these cool
Completely.
until they're before you, and then you just put them on the shelf anyways, or do you refrigerate them?
No, I put them in the cellar. So
Okay.
it is in a colder space.
Yeah.
Colder, darker space. I wait for them to cool completely. They get a sticker like this, right? And then I will remove this security. no, what I want them to do is to seal on their own, with just sort of keep themselves shut with this lid. And so if I remove this safety,
it should stay sealed.
It should stay sealed. So I'll remove them, check that it's sealed, and then I'll store them without it. And then over the next weeks or months, some of them might pop open just because there's some way that they weren't properly sealed.
Wow.
And so that's how you know when you go into your cellar which one to go for first, because those are the ones that need to be eaten now.
More quickly.
Whereas if you keep this thing on in your cellar, then you'll never know that really it hasn't sealed properly.
Yeah, until
you get mold in it. So
interesting.
So you remove these things. These are just for this phase, and then for transportation. Like I'm going to keep them on when I move them to the cellar, and then after you open, and it should stay completely sealed.
So it's kind of like a nice way to just check to make sure you did it right, and make sure you're not going to die of it.
Of anything.
Or an illness.
Of anything. But these, again, like this is all for our own consumption, right? Like for...
Yeah. We're not selling these, folks. We're going to eat them.
We're going to eat them for months to come.
Great.
So we're sick.
And
wow, I feel like I'm
fresh
really...
tomatoes again, and
Yeah,
then it'll be all over.
Fresh tomatoes, and it's going to be again.
I feel like I'm really skilled now and could make this on my own.
Yeah, you could.
Good job.